So welcome back to the channel, living with Lldv, and you find this down the. This is the same day as me putting in the slabs. This will be a new film for you, I think. So anyway, so I'm going to put some tomato plants and a cucumber plant. So this white stuff you see on the ground at the moment is eggshell, and I used an old liquidizer to get the shells down to as fine a powder as possible. So I'm just working this in. I can't see it doing any harm to the soil. I'm sure it'll all help. Right, now so earlier I just put this bit of wire in. I can't put it into too much tension because these braces are not very strong. I'm not sure whether maybe at some point I may replace these with a bit of thick aluminium so I can get a better tension on that. I'll see anyway. I may not have the material to do it. So as I say, I got five tomato plants. They're all the same variety. I'll tell you what variety they are shortly, and one cucumber. So I thought I'd put the tomatoes here, and then I shall put the cucumber over here. Now we're not totally sure, but I think you shouldn't put cucumbers and tomatoes in the same place, but hey, I've only got one greenhouse. Now then, the variety of tomato I have is called, oh hang on, I've got more than, actually, no, yeah, I've got, sorry, my apologies. I have got, well, the first one I'm going to put in is Gardener's Delight. Is this an F1? I don't think this is an F1. Because if it's not an F1, I can collect the seed. I'll have to check that. But anyway, and I'd forgotten. And I've got a cherry tomato. Now this Rapunzel. This is called. Anyway, we'll come back to it as we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3 Gardener's Delight and 1 cherry tomato. So right, according to the book, I'll go by the book of course, it needs to be 18 inches between plants and 30 inches between rows, and as I'm not going to do more than one row in here, I'm just going to do the 18 inches apart. Right, just to be really awesome about it, I won't use the word. Let's have a look, let's see what we got. Alright, so I shall put it there. Try that. That's a foot. What's a foot? 12 inches. Right, so now then, I've never, when I've been putting tomato plants in my other greenhouse, I've always put bamboo canes in, which is fine, that works, but the problem is to get them in, because the height, you know, bamboos are a set height, so unless you have them short, it's difficult to get them in and down, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go quite deep here. Right, now then, got some string. I'm hoping this is long enough, should be long enough. Right, what I'm going to do now, put some string here, here. get some out. Oh, Jesus. Right. Not cooperating. It's got a bit of spring on it, so it keeps popping back out. There we go. Right. So now. Oh, I swear I did go. Fill it with water now. Right, gonna leave that soak in now. So I'll get back to you shortly. Bye for now. Okay, so coming back to this, I've pre-watered all these holes. Right, so there's a theory which I've not tested myself, but I'm going to test it now obviously, is that take a deep hole, fill it with water, and then let that soak in. Then obviously put your plant in, like so. This is quite awkward. Now, just press that down a bit. There we are. Now then. So I've got the rope, not the string. Let's put the label back in with it. I'll leave a bit of a well so I can keep watering it, and then give it another good water, and then to leave it, because they say to encourage the roots to go down deep looking for the water. Hopefully it'll work out, but obviously if they're in distress then plants will show it. So and as it grows I shall just level out that the soil. Right, so that's all I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put the string to the wire up above, and obviously the roots will work its way around the string, anchoring itself down, and then I shall, as the tomato plant grows, just wind it around the string going up. Right, so I can do the rest like that, and I'll get back to you with the finished product. Bye for now. Okay, welcome back. So while I'm waiting for the water to go down in these holes, it's taking quite a while actually. Thought I'd plant some French beans along this edge here. So this is a variety called Dwarf French Bean Colour Mix. Doesn't say a variety, does it? I'm not sure. A colourful mix of green, yellow and purple beans. Anyway. Right, so what do we... So according to this, what do we do? Sowing instructions. Right, growing on here. Right, here we go. Growing on, planting outside. It's past 8 inches between plants. Alternatively, sow direct into prepared warm moist soil at a depth of 1.5 inches. Thinning as necessary to 8 inches between plants. Allow 24 inches, 60 centimeters, 24 inches between rows. Right, so as I've got plenty of seeds, I thought I'd I'll probably do them along here, and you can't see at the moment, but at the back, so I'll turn the camera on in a minute. So I'm just, as I say, I'm just waiting for the water level. These two went down quite quickly. Right, so quite a few seeds. So those are the seeds, tiny aren't they? Right, This could be interesting. Do I want to go white, brown, white, brown, white, brown? Oh dear, oh dear. Or just basket along. No, I better not just basket it. Right. Let's do it this way. Might be easier. Now, if I do these, no, trouble is, it's not good. If I thin these out, right? Hang on, change of mind. When I come to thin these out, I won't know which ones are white, which are the until they pod. So we do half of the white seed and half of the brown seed. Right. Otherwise I won't know which ones are which. And I'll be pulling out all the brown or whatever it might be. So I'm just gonna go about halfway. Plenty of seed here. And as it's not an F1, I'm going to I'll save some seed for next year. Now it says to thin out every 8 inches, but so I'm planting these seeds about what is it, every 2 inches or so, so there'll be plenty. Where's the halfway mark? So halfway. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully next year I'll be better organised. Alright, so this half will be brown seed. Are they too close to there, I wonder? I don't think it really matters how much. Perhaps I should have put them a bit further in. I may do that. Shall I or shan't I? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, let's put them further in. Means I've got to do those again. Never mind. Okay, so I moved I moved the seed out a bit from the edge there, so they're in now. And just I'm going to put some along the back edge here as well. This side, do you know what, I haven't quite made my mind up. I may put some in there because obviously there's nothing in that bed anymore, although I am going to get some more tomato plants. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So it's all about an experiment, and you know, because I haven't used a greenhouse for a number of years, I'm not quite sure how dense I can plant things, because obviously the tendency is to overplant stuff. Looks a big area, but once the stuff starts growing and spreading. Anyway, it's all about giving it a go, having an experiment. I say now this water is taking forever to go down. Don't know if you can see, which tells me that the ground is holding the water, obviously. So that might be a blessing in disguise. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to put some French beans along there. I haven't quite made up my mind yet with this edge. Chances are I may be able to put some lettuce at the back. I think that. Okay, so I think that'll do for now. I'll just finish off putting these plants in, and yeah, not much more to do than that and say really. Just once they're in, I'll just give them another good bit of watering to get them in, establish them in, and that's it, I think. Right, okay, so I'll see you anon. Bye for now.